Hey, welcome back, everyone. It is time for another red-hot covered call video. Well, hey, look, I'm back behind the mic, fired up because I'm bringing you my 3 favorite covered call stocks that I'm going to use in 2022. Now, look, I cannot do this in just one video. We have to do it in 3 parts because I love showing you how I'm picking a stock, why I'm picking it, and I love showing you that I use the stock. I don't just come here and just pick a stock, show you some fundamentals, and tell you to never sell it. That's not what we do here. This is real world, and I'm going to show you exactly the 3 stocks I'm going to use in 2022 to generate big money covered call premiums. But here's the deal. We're also going to use the cash secure put. So if you find yourself in a spot like me where I have unrealized losses in 2021, yeah, I've made money. I have put food on the table, paid the bills, but at the end of the day, I have a couple stocks that I had to sit on the bench. Well, I'm going to sell those stocks. I'm going to realize those losses, but we're going to use them in 2022 to generate income. We are done having our stocks sit on the bench. We're going to use my disaster recovery strategy largely because I believe in it. I'm going to use it. I have used it, but I'm also going to show the world that this is how you recover from stock losses. Okay? We do not sit on our hands and turn away and throw away our IRA statements. We get engaged. We get excited for the next possible trade because that could be our next successful trade. Hey, that's how I look at it, okay? If you think I'm a little over optimistic, that's fine, but this is how John rolls. Now, you've been here for the past 5 years watching me do this. You're going to see something that I haven't had to do. I haven't had to battle back from unrealized losses. Well, 2022 is the year I'm going to do it, and I'm going to prove to everyone that someone in retirement, or even you out there, you're in your 30s and 40s, you're looking to better your situation. You want to use the stock market to do it, but you don't want to get super risky. Okay, we're not going to use those meme stocks. We want to use a strategy for which is proven. And in fact, the selling premium strategy is one of the oldest strategies on Wall Street. That's what I do. That's what I've been doing. And I'm going to show you in 2022 how we do it. Okay, so I want you to subscribe to the channel if you like anything you're hearing or you want to be a part of it, because this is only part 1. But here's the deal. I bring timely and relevant covered call and cash secure put trades back to the channel every single week, showing you my trades. So maybe you learn something. So look, if you like anything you hear today, I want you to bang that like button. It lets me know you like what I'm doing. Now, what we're doing is this. We're getting sponsored by this video today. Yeah, that's right. My first ever Black Friday limited offer deal for you. If you go to that link, I'm going to have it in the description, the very top description. I have a Black Friday limited offer. I'll tell you what, I've never offered this, right? I do not devalue my membership, and I won't do it. I give so much to the members. I will not devalue their commitment or the skin they put in the game. But look, I got 1 free month for you if you want it. It's my Black Friday offer, and I'll tell you what, it is limited because this Monday we shut it down. I would love to welcome anyone that's interested in what I've been doing over the past 5 years aboard. Bring you aboard the membership and show you exactly what we do. So many people have said that my influence, my motivation and passion and communications and stock trades and what I show them is absolutely priceless. And at some point I'm going to believe them, right? But look, I do not pat myself on the back. I'm always looking for the next opportunity to make money in the stock market and show my members. Now look, this is only going to be available till Monday. I need you to do it today. Get you on board, because what you're about to see in this video is what we're going to do in the coming months. I want you to be a part of it. Now here is the star of the show, part 1's first stock that we're going to use in 2022 to start putting big money on the table. Now look, it's not actually a stock, it's an ETF, and really it's a category of ETFs. Yeah, that's right, we're talking about the leveraged ETF. We're going to use indexes in 2022. Now hold on, pump the brakes, give me a little runway to land this sucker. People think of leveraged ETFs as a highly risky play. If you go on YouTube and you dial up leveraged ETFs, you'll see many people talk about how they would never use them. Because leveraged ETFs essentially devalue because they take out fees, right? Every single day the ETF is live, the company that's running the ETF takes fees. So what happens is if you're buying whole and the stock market's going down, you're actually losing more money as the stock market goes down. Now, this isn't an issue if the stock's going higher because the fees are so minimal, but at the end of the day, it's a depreciating asset. But see, we're going to use the leveraged ETF for premium. It's all about premium. But here's the thing. We're going to use indexes. In the upgraded CTP dashboard, I have an ETF tab. Now, there's tons of leveraged ETFs in there, whether you're going long or short. But here's the deal. I only use the indexes because what I'm going to do is play the market. I did this last year when we had the pandemic, stocks fell. I made the decision that I was going to ride the indexes back. It's the overall stock market. And as you can see, that's exactly what happened. When the overall stock market started to rally, these indexes move higher to the tune of 3x. And what I was doing was playing the S&P 500. My belief was the S&P 500 had crashed. It was just going to bubble up. If we believed that the pandemic was a one-time deal, that bottom was a great opportunity to get involved. And why not get involved with an index, one of the biggest indexes on the planet? And as it moved higher, we get a little 3x leveraged. We can make triple our money. Now, yeah, I ain't going to deny there's some nasty down days when it comes to volatility, but we use that opportunity to either buy these indexes low or we sell cash secure puts like I did here on Friday. I'm going to show you this trade that I did this Friday. These are all about volatility trades. And as you can see, over the course of this year, we didn't have much volatility. If you watch YouTube, a lot of these options buyers, they'll tell you that in the middle of the year, we didn't have much volatility. And my numbers prove that as well. But when we did have volatility at the beginning of the year, I was making $24,000 a month selling premium. And here we are at the end of the year, and we're getting hella volatility because we have another variant and we have the end of the year sell-off. And I'll tell you what, I actually believe the Fed's going to have to raise interest rates in the first quarter of 2022. So we're going to get more volatility. We need to prepare for the volatility. What I want you to do is research UPRO, UDOW, the TQs, that would be TQQQ, and TNA. TNA is the small cap Russell 2000 index leveraged 3X. Now this is bullish. The four that I'm going to be using, they're all bullish. But here's the deal. As you start to research these things and watch them, I'm going to highly suggest that you paper trade for the next month or 2 months, right? What I want you to do is literally bust out your spreadsheet, pick a price for which you're going to start. And hey, this would be great on Monday. Pick TNA and start paper trading it so you get comfortable with its moves. This thing was down as much as $14 on Friday. And I'll tell you what, I went ahead and sold a cash secure put for which I'm going to show you here. I believe I got into early. This thing got as low as 82, the volatility just pressing down. So look, I'm going to show you some numbers here, and I'm going to show you that I have used these things. I have profited, and I feel so comfortable with using leveraged ETFs to indexes. I could use them anytime. Let me show you some numbers of how much I've made using leveraged ETFs. Now, these are all the numbers from last year's and this year's total income trackers. And by the way, if you're not using the total income tracker to record all of your trades, the ins and the outs, I got it free for you over at my website, cptdashboard.com. Use it because when you use the total income tracker, for which it has little mini calculators in, you know when you're profitable so you can buy back your options and do it again. So these are the numbers. Let me bring these numbers up so we can take a peek. Now, these are trades from last year. Now, those top two trades were cash secure puts I did at the beginning of the pandemic. So those were fat premiums. When we had the most volatility, man, I remember doing a TQs at the money TQs. I got $19. $19 for like a $54 stock. Unbelievable premiums. Now, these are all the trades. These are the end products of all the trades that I did. Whether I did 3 contracts, 10 contracts, cash secure put, covered calls, this is the end product. So as the year was playing out, we won some and we lost some. But look at how we played the indexes. We ran them up. So as the indexes are going higher, we would buy some shares, write the at-the-money covered call, collect $2,300 because the premiums were so large. And we'd have our shares taken away and we would do it again. And if the stock market fell, we would do the same thing with the cash secure put. We'd sell the at-the-money cash secure put and collect fat premium. And the stock would bounce and it would move higher. We'd be able to buy those options back. Yeah, these are all the numbers from last year and during the pandemic. That's going to be $31,000 money on the table using leveraged ETFs. Now, again, I know a lot of you will sit back and say, man, I am not touching leveraged ETFs, but here is the deal. We are going to get volatility in 2022. If you want to play it a bit more conservative, I'll use the S&P 500 as an example. Play the index. Invest in SPY and watch how SPY moves. Write covered calls against it. Do cash secure puts against it. Watch how it moves. And then when you get comfortable with SPY, now you can move up to UPRO, where you can use the leveraged ETF to leverage even more profits. And again, I can't emphasize enough. It's an end. We're not talking about Zillow or Win that get to 200. We make investments and the things fall 50, 60, 70%. These aren't individual companies. This is the index. And if you believe that we're going to have volatility in 2022, when they hit support, we use the cash secure put or we buy shares. Let's go back to that chart and I'm going to show you the trade I did with TQs on Friday. Now, remember that membership? Well, this is what the members get. Love sending out to my members, seeing the world through John's eyes. And this is what I talked about. 4 weeks ago, I talked about how if you believe in the opening economy trade, you want to use TNA. Because if you believe the economy is going to open, we have vaccines, people are getting out, right? Those small businesses, those small cap stocks are going to rally. When TNA was trading at about 85, I wrote them an email telling them, look, this is when you want to start watching. And sure enough, TNA rallied from some 85 to I think 115. That cash secure put would have pocketed some $9 in your pocket or $900 on $8,500 invested. Yeah, do the math on that. Now, this is what we talked about. The Dow, S&P, the NASDAQ, the Russell, they are going to have so much volatility if the Fed raises interest rates. And I'll tell you what, this is a great opportunity to really start doing your research. Now, this is what I sent to the members about it. I didn't have any skin, but I was looking to do the 75. You can see it right there. The 75 strike. You just saw the chart. TNA is trading for $85. Instead of doing the 85 strike and collecting close to $10, I decided to give myself a little bit of downside protection just in case we wake up Monday and the stock market falls again because of this new variant. Let's go back to the chart and see what I see. So as you can see from that email, when I let the members know, right there is your buy-in, or that's where you want to do that cash secure put. Talk about catching lightning in a bottle. This thing rallied to about 115. Now, it has peeled off because this new variant is going to, just like vaccines are going to help us and small business, well, the variant's going to shut down travel and people are not going to be able to get out. So, of course, TNA falls. And in fact, it fell much harder than any of the other 3X leveraged ETFs. But as you can see, here is your trading range. Look how steady the indexes are. They literally rally them up to sell them off, to buy them up again, to sell them off. I tell you what, this is what you start to realize when you're in this game. Now, I'm not saying this is the end-all be-all right here, and this is why I did the 75 strike. So for me, I did the 75 strike to give me that some 13% downside protection before I'm challenged. Okay, so this thing would have to fall down here before I'm challenged. Now, I was paid $4.40 for 200 shares. I did 2 contracts because what I'm going to do, remember last video when I told you to leg into your trades? I want 300 shares of TNA. So I did 2 contracts. I'm holding back the other 100 because if we wake up on Monday and this thing is trading near 80 or near 75, I'm going to do another cash secure put and I'll do another 13% below the strike price or 65 and probably collect another 440. Okay, I want to use the out of the money strikes. 2021 was all about me using the at the money strikes, and I'll be honest with you, I got F because, trying to catch a falling knife, you get cut. What I'm now going to do is use that out of the money strike on these higher volatility plays, make as much premium as I would for a stock at the money. And we're going to have that 13% downside cushion, and we're going to trade it that way. So right here's the deal. I invested $7,500. I was paid $4.40. Now, this is a 21-day trade because this is December 17th. For 21 days, I am collecting premium that most people collect in 1 month or even 2 months. Okay? TQs, UDOW, UPRO, and TNA. This is how we're going to use volatility in 2022. Now, I'm not saying to do this with your entire portfolio, but have the research done. So if you're going to use these stocks, know how to use them, you know the expectations. See, I know the expectations. I know the TQs and UPRO, UDOW, and TNA will fall some 10 and 12 points in a day. Hey, look, I've been doing this a long time. These things can be highly profitable if you're comfortable and you're willing to use them. Now, real quick, let me show you that TNA trade. As you can see right there, November 26th, that was Friday. I went ahead and did the December 17th. That's 21 days. The 75 strike, 2 contracts, picked up $440. That will be in the pocket, $880, if TNA does exactly what I think it's going to do. Probably going to muddle around here in the 85s, 84s. And then as we move away from this little variant scare, which I'm hoping, of course, TNA is going to go higher. And this premium of $4.40 will reduce. I got paid $4.40. I'll be able to buy this back for pennies on the dollar. We will profit almost $880 on $7,500 invested for less than 21 days. Now, if I'm assigned these shares at 75, that means TNA has fallen another 13%. The stock market is really peeling off the profits. Hopefully, 75 minus $4.40 would be around 71. That would be my cost basis if I elect to use my premium for cost basis reduction. $71 cost basis to then write 30-day covered calls. I'll tell you what, I don't think it's going to happen, but if it did, I feel comfortable with that trade, and we look to profit in 2022 using the leveraged ETF. Now remember, my Black Friday offer is limited. Go do it now. In the comments below is the link to this deal. I give you 1 free month. Are you kidding me? I released this on Facebook. I've already got people emailing me saying, I love it. I want to get on board. Hey, look, I'm going to do a couple more videos this year. Those 2 videos will be the next 2 stocks I'm going to use. Here we use the leveraged ETF, but I have 2 companies that I will be using next year. I want you to be a part of it. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, bang that like button and click the link to check out my Black Friday limited offer deal. I would love to welcome you aboard. Hey, look, be safe, be healthy, most important, be lucky. Until next time, may all your covered calls be profitable.